tires. coach offers guidance to a developing player.
Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Now at the plate, Boog Buckeye. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Boog Buckeye.
Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Raymond Song, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Raymond Song.
Chopped weakly to the left. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard ground ball to third. McCardell comes up with it. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Max Lombardo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Buckeye, the runner at third. Orena at second with 2 gone. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2-RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup.
Striding in once again, Boog Buckeye. He singled his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires...
Ready for another chance? Boog Buckeye. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that's the second out. Leading off the inning, Salvador Gonzalez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this. They're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number. Digging in to try it again, Hank McCardell. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. And a ground ball to third. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Digging in once again, Boog Buckeye. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. Now in the box, Raymond Song. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Got him to go down swinging there. Raymond Song becomes out number 2 this inning.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Shortstop, Richard Urena.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 8 full. The Fisher Cats are out in front, 3-2.
I expect this series to be a battle. So to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Fisher Cats took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Lorne Dutton notches his 3rd win of the year. Emilio Murillo wraps it up for the save, his 5th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Fisher Cats, 3 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For Binghamton, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight, the second. Alexi Cabrera will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Stepping in, Chris Lima, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Shortstop, Chris Lima.
Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. Digging in, Boog Buckeye. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Urshela is off of first with 2 away. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
Digging in, Max Lombardo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit to short. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 3 hits, no errors. Stepping into the box, Boog Buckeye. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. And a big moment for him there. His first home run as a Double-A player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at. Obviously, he's got aspirations to play in the big leagues, and this is exactly the kind of production that this organization is going to be looking for from him as his career progresses.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Boog Buckeye, and their runners at the corners now.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball lifted into straightaway center. Quisenberry moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on Boog Buckeye will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And now time granted here as he'll step out to rethink things down 0-2. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. No runs, a hit.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show today. Into the box, Boog Buckeye. He did not play last night. But clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We played 2 full, and Binghamton is out in front 4-0. Ready now, Boog Buckeye. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So no runs on no. Ready for another shot now, Ian Moulton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Buckeye waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready once again, Chris Lima. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Shortstop, Chris Lima.
On the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So digging in now, Will Donaldson.
Right fielder.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. To third. Buckeye has it. And there's out number 2. Leading off the inning, Boog Buckeye, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Moving under it, Donaldson, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Boog Buckeye, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. They'll force it up to second, and they do get the out there. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Well, that's why you pay the closer big money, so he can come slam the door quickly when he has to. 2 pitches, 1 out, and that game's on ice. Well done.
5-2 the final today. The Rumble Ponies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Number 60 gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Ozzie Reyes worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Reading Fightin' Phils. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Fernando Cora, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it.
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And the tag gets him. But one run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ernie Drew. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Hit hard down the line, and that's through for a hit.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Boog Buckeye. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And the runner back safely. First pitch on its way. Pitch out, nothing doing. Skied into straightaway right. Campos has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Ernie Drew. He singled his last time up.
Catcher, Ernie Drew.
0-1, here's the pitch. Hit to third. Buckeye is right there. And there's one away. In now, Boog Buckeye. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Campos on the move. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second. Leading off the inning, Boog Buckeye, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Rodriguez will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Standing in, Raymond Song.
The batter, right fielder, Raymond Song.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. The 2-2. Hit down the line at first. He'll go to the bag for one. Throw won't get him.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Richard Arena. And with men on base and two away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score...
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. One hit, one left. Home half of the eighth, straight ahead. Reading is out in front here, 6-3.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Reading. Welcome to MLB The Show, and this presentation of Eduardo Almanzar is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Stepping up to the plate, Boog Buckeye. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He waits. Now the pitch. Tapped down the line. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Santos is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Now batting, Boog Buckeye. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the 1st out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, David Luiz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 2-2. Drilled down. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch.
At the plate, Boog Buckeye.
3rd baseman, Boog Buckeye.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And it's too late as he's in there. And there's 1 down now.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Digging in and looking for more, Boog Buckeye. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard ground ball to 3rd. Played on the backhand. On to 1st, and they get the double play.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The New Hampshire Fisher Cats took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Lorne Dutton earns win number 4 on the season. Emilio Murillo closes the door for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game: for the victorious Fisher Cats, 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Vikings, 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A. Into the box now, Boog Buckeye. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. First offering on its way. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ian Moulton. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Yanked on the ground down the line. Oh, what the throw. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional.
That was a great defensive play there. You know, he's not the guy you'd necessarily expect to make a play like that. He's not known for his glove skills.
Ready for another chance? Boog Buckeye.
Third baseman, Boog Buckeye.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a breaking ball stays outside. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Oh, and he missed with a breaking ball up there, and that's a mistake he won't get away with as this ball is long gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as we are all knotted up at 2.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead.
Boog Buckeye will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Quisenberry has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 1 hit in the 1. Settling in now, Boog Buckeye. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Buckeye.
I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league. Number 60, the native of Ireland, gets the starting nod on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low twos, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Time for a look at the defense.
Striding in, Porter Bernier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Down the third baseline, Buckeye in. Throw gets him, 2 down. Striding into the box, Boog Buckeye. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Buckeye.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to short. Lima on the grass. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Digging in once again, Boog Buckeye. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stefan Carmona. He hit a sac fly earlier. Liner towards second, and a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. But the recovery will get an out on the play as they do get the force at second, so put runners on the corners, but that could have been a whole lot worse. Digging in and looking for more, Ian Moulton. He singled his last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They can that right now.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Boog Buckeye.
Third baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Hard hit ball to second. Gonzalez is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Will Donaldson. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, chances of him scoring in time is come a lot greater.
Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. we'll see how long they can keep this up.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The New Hampshire Fisher Cats used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Ozzie Reyes gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Fisher.
A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
The show's continuing coverage of East. Digging in, Kyle Higashioka. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Bunt attempt here. Buckeye loves it. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best.
So striding in, Boog Buckeye. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for a hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. Digging in to try it again. Boog Buckeye. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Here's the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Smith over at second. Urshela at first. 2 out in the inning. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Max Lombardo.
The 1-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on.
Leading off with a bunder.
Striding in once again, Brent Austin. He reached on a single in his first try. The 2-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Ready once again, Boog Buckeye. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Buckeye.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. The 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. In the dirt here. The 3-2 pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach takes a stroll out to the mound. And with a pitcher this young, you just want to let him know that he's out there for a reason. And to trust what got him here is good enough to get him through this.
Now at the plate, Max Lombardo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Max Lombardo.
Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Stefan Carmona. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. So moves over, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. The relay, and the runner from third crosses the plate. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. So coming to the plate, Boog Buckeye, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First delivery to him on the way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. The 0-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Soto is after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-1. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Stepping into the box, Boog Buckeye. He singled his last time up.
Third baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Watts, only 20 years old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. The 1-0 home. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
10-4 the final in this game. The Fisher Cats scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Lorne Dutton earns his 5th winner of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
For the victorious Fisher Cats, 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 16 men on base.
Minor League Baseball is live and stepping in, Boog Buckeye, and you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Finney gets his lead at first, nobody out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hips started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Cue shot here out toward short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher.
Next will be the designated hitter, Brent Austin. He drew a walk his first time up. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Buckeye. Throw on to first. Getman. The side is retired. So no runs here. No hits. Standing in, Boog Buckeye comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Grounded back up the middle. Corley is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. In now, Boog Buckeye. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
On to first, and that's the very last. Digging in, Boog Buckeye. He singled his last time up. Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the bottom of the ninth is still alive after the two-out success.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Standing in, Giovanni Urshela. He was a double play victim last time around. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen.
Time for minor. At the plate, Boog Buckeye. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Line drive to center field. Santos is there, and he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, Boog Buckeye.
Third baseman, Boog Buckeye.
Here's the first pitch to him. Way in front of that fastball.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
That's in there. Base hit. And the run will come in to score from second, as now it's a 3-1 ball game. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. This pitch is popped up. Huddleston is there, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Digging in, Boog Buckeye. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, look at the sliding stop. How about that?
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out of it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Britt Campos. He singled his last time up. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Buckeye is there, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits. Digging in to try it again. Boog Buckeye. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 0-1 pitch. To third. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first, and the rally ends just as quickly as it began. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Reading jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never. The game's future. Striding into the box, Boog Buckeye, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Popped him up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. And the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drew is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next will be the designated hitter, Roberto Castilla. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. The 1-1. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Striding in once again, Boog Buckeye. First pitch on its way. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Britt Campos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man. Ready once again, Boog Buckeye. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. A bouncer to the left side. Wilcox charging in on it, and that's the first out. Ready for another shot now. Boog Buckeye. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they're held in check here. Ready for another chance. Caleb Huddleston. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Stop on the slide. Nice snag, but no chance to get an out, so there'll be runners at first and second.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of
J.D. Martinez. Here we go. That's his first home run. Act one's out of here. Onto the balcony. 3 minutes to go. A very long home run. That's gone. All the way out to the concourse. Two minutes remaining.